Welcome back, fight fans. Joining us now, WBC Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Regis Prograis.
What's good, champ?
All good, baby. All good. What's up with it?
Thanks for joining us, man. Big fight on the 9th of December. Quick question. Before we get into Devin Haney talk, after your close loss against Josh Taylor, you went on a rampage, 4 straight stoppage victories. And then you had a close decision on your last fight. What do you think went wrong that day where I feel like you wasn't to the best of your ability? And what have you changed since then?
Oh, I just mentally, it was, physically nothing was wrong with me. It was just a mental thing. Boxing is like, at the end of the day, bro, all of us, everybody is a good athlete. Everybody at this level is a good athlete. Everybody can do, with their bodies, we all good. So, the thing that's going to separate us is the mental. So, I just think mentally, I just was off. I know it was the pressure. I had family stuff going on. And I did some things that I wasn't supposed to do, I know people want examples. So for example, like literally the day of the fight, I left usually I stay in my hotel room all the time and until like it's time to go to the arena. And like I left and I went on my mama, I went by my mama's house with my wife. I told my I looked at the time, it was like 1 o'clock or something like that. And I had to be at the arena. I think it was 11 o'clock a.m. And I had to be at the arena for like 7. And so I was like, bro, I don't know what to do. I'm just in here, you know what I'm saying? Just in my room tripping. So I called my wife. I was like, man, come get me. And, I was just really what I was going to do. I was going to go sit on the lake or something like that, just chill by the water. But I went by my mama's house and they was dealing with tickets. And my mom was like, everybody was going crazy over tickets. I'm like, bro, I'm fighting in a few hours and y'all telling me about this stuff. And, that was just something that, it was my fault that, something I definitely wasn't supposed to do. And then just, like I said, and then along with the opponent, he just came just to survive. He came to run around. But, and it was something that I'm not gonna lie, we didn't work on, like we studied looking at him on the film, like he was there. He was a person that, that would fight. But with me, he literally just ran around the ring the whole time. So you have that coupled with all that stuff going on. It just, it was just off night.
Right. You're a humble man and you're taking responsibility as you should. But at the end of the day, that kind of sounded like anxiety to me. So for you to want to go over to your mom's house, maybe you was trying to do anything that you can do to help that situation mentally. Have you ever felt that before like that?
No, I don't think I went over there. No, I don't think I went over there for that. I just wanted to get out the room, bro. Honestly, I was stuck in the room, and I was in the hotel room, and I was ready to go to the arena, and it was like I said, I looked at the clock. It was 11 a.m. and I was like, damn, I'm just gotta be in this room all day, and I know I wasn't supposed to go out with my mom. I just wanted to get out and do something. For me, I just wanted to get out of the room and just go do something. I didn't go by my, I know how my mom is. Like, it was just dealing with tickets. And like, as soon as I got there, bro, I was like, damn, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been there. Never came here. This is something I should have never did. Yeah, basically. Yeah. And it was even more. And everybody was dealing with tickets. My mom and my wife, my sister was there. My cousin started coming over to get tickets and people opened the door and they saw me like what the, I'm saying, what the hell you doing here, bro? Like, you tripping, like you fighting in a few hours and like you here. Right. And it was the night of the fight. So, it was something that, I never did this before. You know what I'm saying? This is something I never did before. Even when I fought in New Orleans before in 2018, I never left my room. And one of my aunties, she was like, why you here? I never saw you do this. And, it's just something I should never did. That's all.
You were in your hometown, to your point, and you're not going to have to worry about that for this showdown on the 9th because you're going to be in Devin's hometown. So you're not going to have any ticket issues. But I want to talk about when you posted I don't know if it was a response, but when the fight wasn't completely made yet, you put out a video saying, hey, they're not signing the contract. What was that little, hurdle in the negotiations where we thought the fight was done, but then it wasn't done?
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, for me, I had signed, bro. I signed for November 11th, and I signed a long time ago, bro. I signed my deal. Now, it's a way long time ago, but I signed. And I was hearing that, they want to change the date and all kinds of stuff like that. They want to do something else. And I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? I signed. I did my part. I had to do what I did. We agreed to everything already. And it was just, for me, it just felt like they was trying to dictate everything. You know, it felt like that side was just trying to dictate everything. Now, I don't know if it was true or not because, you know, we talking, I'm not talking directly with Haney's side, I'm talking with Matchroom, you know, so I don't know what's going on his side. And I think I saw an interview with him and he didn't know what was going on either. So we definitely, we getting different information and stuff. So when I made that video, it was just like, damn, like, you know, y'all trying to dictate everything. I gave you this, I gave you this, I gave you this, and it's still trying to dictate some other stuff. So, you know, I was just a little frustrated, bro, because for me, bro, I've been training for this since my last fight. You know, I felt like this was going to happen. So I just been training for this. It's like I've been in the gym, and this is the fight that I wanted. And, you know, now, you know, they saying, you know, they want to change this, they want to change this. So I was just frustrated.
Yeah, so how is that for you physically when you have 3 different fight nights, fight dates, and you're like still in the gym training, you don't want to peak too early. So how was that whole process?
Well, it's just really like, I mean, you don't start training, official training camp, like the hard work, but you still, for me, I'm still working on things that I need to work on. You know, like say, you know, like usually I'll do, like when I'm in training camp, I'll do about 3 sessions a day. And so, you know, I would do like 1 session a day or something like that. That's all. But I'm working on things that I need to, for me, working on things I need to work on. And I do that. Even if I don't have an opponent, I'm still gonna do that anyway. I'm still gonna go and work on things that I feel like I need to work on. And then, especially after my last fight, you know, it was a lot of things I need to work on. And that's, you know, I went back to the gym and just did that.
No doubt. That's good.
Fight, he was known to have some sort of power, right? Going into this fight with Devin, are you subconsciously thinking like, I don't think Devin can hurt me, so I'm going to approach the fight as such, like with a certain style where you're going to get in the heat of the fire to land those big shots because you're not worried about him hurting.
Yeah, I don't think Devin is strong. I don't think he's strong. Physically, I don't think he can compare to me. I think I'm fast. I think I'm strong. I think I'm everything physically, you know. So I think this will just come down to the mental battle. That's all. I definitely don't think that physically he is strong or nothing like that. I mean, he 30-0 with your 15 knockouts, so that's half knockouts, you know. So it's physically I don't, but at the same time, I'm going to respect it. I don't think that, but at the same time, I'm going to respect his power because I haven't tasted it yet. I don't know how hard he hits, so I'm still going there and treat it like, all right, this dude got power. I think he's gonna be stronger than I expected. I definitely think that. So, you know, I rather get surprised on the other side. I rather get surprised and say, all right, he doesn't hit as hard as I thought he was, instead of get surprised, well, he hits harder than I think he does. So, you know, I want to get surprised like that. Surprised like, oh, I thought he's gonna hit harder than this, but he really don't. Right. So, you know, I'm thinking for me, I'm training like, you know, I'm training like he got big power.
Right. The other way around would be a problem. You know, we have him like number 8 on our pound for pound list. Do you rank him as one of the best fighters in the world?
I think he's top 10. I think he could be top 10. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. And it's good to give your opponent credit anyway, because a lot of guys be tearing down their opponents. And then when the media starts bashing their victory over them, it was like, it's your fault. You said he wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bash him for sure. You know, I'm definitely gonna bash him, but I'm gonna give him his respect, but I'm definitely still gonna bash him. I give him respect, bro. He did his thing, you know, but I feel like, you know, he approaching something different, you know. It's just gonna be different.
Outside of yourself, Regis, do you think he's the next best junior welterweight of the world, or do you like Teofimo better as a fighter?
No, I mean he hasn't competed at this weight yet, so you can't say at 40. You know, he did his thing at all right. For me, all right, Devin had an easier route, I think. You know, he fought Kambosos. First off, they gave him the belt. The WBC gave him a belt. When is that heard? That hasn't been heard of before. They literally emailed him and say, all right, you're the champion. All right, cool, you got that belt. Then he fought Kambosos. Now, you know, Kambosos fought Tio, and for me, Tio had the goods at 135. He fought Tio, he beat Tio, but, you know, we can say what happened. Tio had an off night, whatever. We can all say that. And then, you know, he fought Loma, which is, you know, a real fighter, and it was a real close fight. So, you know, I give him his respect, but I just think, like I said, for now, it's gonna be different. This gonna be different.
I mean, he did beat the man that beat the man. Tio had beat Loma, and you know, regardless of what Tio was going through, Kambosos beat him that night. So you got to
true, exactly. But Kambosos, for me, Kambosos was always limited. You know, I think, you know, it definitely Kambosos is just, you know, he's limited. He's definitely a limited fighter. You know, he hit the lottery that night. You know, I definitely feel like Tio is a better fighter, but he didn't beat Kambosos. You know, and sometimes that do happen in boxing. You can fight somebody better than you, and you can still beat them. You know, because that's, you know, it's just how it happens. That's how boxing happens. You know, and it is what it is. But I still give him his respect, bro. But I just think like this, it's gonna be different. He hasn't competed at 140 yet, so I can't rank him at 140 yet.
You know, that's honest. You know, in this game, there's so much politics, right? So you're already a champion. You're at 140 pounds. You already said you don't want to go down to 135. So do you think you have the patience with all the politics in the boxing world to hang around at 140 to try to become undisputed?
I feel like I'm standing 140 the rest of my career.
Oh, wow.
I feel like bro, one of my favorite fighters is Hagler. And Hagler, he was disciplined enough to stay at 160 his whole career. People ask me, I'm never going down to 35, but people say, you know, what about 47? It's like, I'm not interested in it, bro. I feel like, you know, I take my sport serious, bro. I'm dedicated. I take care of my body real good. I'm making 40 easier every time. Like, and I'm getting older and I'm still making 40 easier. So I feel like, you know, unless it's a crazy sum of money, I probably stay at one.
This is a prize fight business. If you get called for some serious money, then you'll make some.
Then we'll see. But I mean, as far as legacy, I'm gonna make money anyway, bro. I say as far as legacy go, bro, I feel like, you know, stay at 140. Maybe we can do the undisputed thing or just stay at 140. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even interested. Like, it's not, obviously I would want to be undisputed, but it's not like, oh, I have to be undisputed. You know, it's not like that. You know, like you look at Floyd was never undisputed, you know, like, so, you know, I want
it's not one of your life goals.
It's not one of my life goals, bro. I want to hold on to the belt and, you know, maybe grab another one, but to grab all four of them, I mean, because after you grab all four of them, then it's like, all right, what's left? What's left to do? You know,
defend those.
Exactly. So,
but what about the Hall of Fame, Regis? Is that something that's on your list, on your goal?
Yes. For sure. That's why I'm saying, if I stay at 40 my whole career and be like, you know, like another coming of like a Hagler or something like that, be like, damn, this dude stayed at 40, or Aaron Pryor or something, like stayed at 40 is like whole career, you know, you know, just stay there, take care of myself, take care of my body, and stay there my whole career. And that's definitely something I'm looking for. I want.
You're doing your homework, bro. I see that. Listen, you mentioned money earlier. Are you somebody who saves their money or invests their money, who you'll be all right after boxing?
I definitely feel like I'm gonna be all right after boxing, bro. Yeah, I mean, obviously boxing is good payday and stuff like that, but I definitely take care of my money. I got properties. Most of my stuff. I live in Texas. I'm always in LA. I live in Texas, but I got a bunch of like properties in New Orleans and stuff like that. So, you know, I definitely invest in that. And, you know, I have my Ruger promotion stuff. We doing that. And then I have a nonprofit. And I actually have a book about to be coming out too. So
congrats.
I feel like, thank you. I feel like, I definitely feel like I'm be good. It is called, I actually got hit my co-author up. I forgot my book name. It's actually coming out. I think it's like life lessons and stories from Regis Prograis, something like that. I know I butchered it, but yeah.
So why are you always in LA if you're from New Orleans?
So for training.
Oh, training. Oh, is that weird?
Training, bro. Training. Yeah, training. Yeah. I'm always here for training. Well, you know, one of my trainers is out here. I have my trainer in Texas and I have my trainer out here, and like we just been working, bro. That's why I'm out here. Like I've been out here for like a month already and just literally just working all the things I need to work on, just working on all these things and just not. I never did this before. I never been in a full training camp, like literally away from my family that long, you know, because like I'm a family man. So I want to be with my kids, like my kids in all kinds of sports and stuff like that. So usually when I'm home, you know, I wake up, I train, I go to the gym, I train, then I come back, my wife will cook, I'll eat, chill, then take a nap, then I get up again. And when my kids get home from school, they get home around 3:30. I get up with them and do all. They gotta go to practice and all, and then I go back and train again at nighttime and stuff like that. But here it's literally it's nothing. It's just like just training. That's all.
Yes,
and,
that's good.
You mentioned
bro. And I never did this before. You know, for this long, I did it. I used to fight for like 2 weeks, but for this long, I never really did it before.
That's real sacrifice. And you know, you mentioned your kids being in sports. It reminds me of of a friend of ours, Terrence Crawford. Once upon a time on Sirius XM years ago, I remember you being on our show over the phone, and you were getting at Terrence Crawford, right? But in hindsight, right, whatever it was, I think he was at 140 at the time or whatnot. He was going up to 140.
He had just moved up to 147, I think.
Right.
But in hindsight, is Terrence Crawford, with all that has happened, is he a better fighter than you thought he was?
Yes.
Wow.
For sure.
Yo, you tell the truth all the time, bro.
I'm gonna tell
That's
the truth.
one thing about you, bro. I gotta give you props for that.
Listen, bro, when he was, I was like, man, I'm gonna fight Crawford and stuff. And I told him, I was like, bro, I'll still come at you. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'll still come at you and stuff like that. I'm not scared of nothing like that. But like I said, I feel like I told you I'm standing at 40, so maybe me and him, if the money's good, maybe me and him might fight one day, but I highly doubt that, especially if he trying to go up to 54. I'll probably never be at 54, but I study boxing, bro. I can go back to like the 1900s to like Joe Gans and Sam Langford and stuff like that. And Crawford is one of them fighters, like, bro, he's actually a special fighter, bro. Like, I'll give him I gotta give people that. I'm a boxing head, bro. I love the sport. Like, even when I'm done sparring, when I'm done training, today they were sparring. When I was done training, I like to watch the sparring. I like to watch the fighters and stuff. And I just like being around, not being around, but I like watching like great fighters, and even like around my weight division right now. Like, I can't really be, I can't really be fans of these guys because I might have to fight these guys one day, but so I can't really like them that much because I wanna fight them and stuff. But man, there's a lot of great fighters right now, and I give people their credit, bro. But Crawford is like, I be telling people, like, bro, the dude could fight, bro. He one of them ones, bro. He
definitely special.
I think special. He you can put him up there with like a Ray Leonard.
Right. So I agree. So you training out there in LA with Julian Chua. Were you rooting for Zerto the other night?
Of course, yeah, Zerto looked good. Yeah, I was definitely rooting for Zerto. Yeah, we was training together, so I definitely got a root for him.
Got you.
Do you feel like because you started fairly late in boxing, I don't know, it was 16, 17, that's why you dove into being a student in the game and watching old fights and learning as much to catch up? You like, these kids been fighting since they were 7 years old, man. I gotta catch up and learn as much as I can about the sport.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah, I had to catch up. Since I was younger, I always had to play catch up. When I was in the amateurs and stuff like that, you was right. These dudes they turned pros. You know what I'm saying? There was fights since there was like 5, 6, 7. They was amateur. They had the amateur cards at 8. I think that's when you get in stuff. And I started fighting when I was 16, 17, really like 17 years old. So I had to always like play catch up. So I had to study more, and I always came home and I did more. Like, I'll leave the gym and I come home and, do some more stuff. Like, try to work on what I got to work on. I still have that hunger today. Like, I just want to, and I think for me, I think it's an advantage. Some people say it's like a disadvantage, but bro, I literally became a 2-time world champion and made buku money. And I started late, and I really. Another thing, bro, I literally just fought my way to the top. I never really, I'm a fighter, you know what I'm saying? So I never really, like, right now, I feel like it's going to be, December 9th will be totally different because I'm learning the craft. I'm learning the sport. I'm just doing, I'm not going to tell you everything I'm doing, but I'm just doing things different from what I always did, and I'm going to be like, I feel like I'm going to be so much better. I'm not just going there and fighting, I literally just fought my way. I became a 2-time champion. I fought my way there. But now, it's just gonna be different.
All right. Well, we're definitely gonna see. We're looking forward to that for sure.
Wait, we should be there front center, man. Good luck on the 9th.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Regis. Thanks.
All right, man. Thank you.